Barcelona do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Barcelona with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Short changes him with that pass. Kokchu. Vieira gets a foot in here. Christensen kept his eye on it, and he's there. Then Bronkhorst kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's got away. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
I think Frank Lampard will be key here, Peter. He's certainly going to be asked to do...
He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to play it through, and here's Drogba. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for options for movement. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That has not gone well. Nicely intercepted. Now it's Drogba. And it's Kokchu. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Kuching City clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, there's the clearance. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Sneijder. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Drogba. Great vision. Kokchu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Can he get on the end of this? Rashford with the cross. Nice interception, well timed.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Great defending, strong and determined. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Kokchu really struggling to... That's rather hopeful! Rashford. And this is Shevchenko. And he's quick to return it. And he's cut it out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kokchu. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Rashford. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Threads one in. Zanetti. Zanetti made a surge from full-back. As it turned out, unsuccessfully. Now it's Drogba. Sneijder.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's shifting through the gears here. Stojkovic! That's another chance. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match. And we have our very first corner. Knocks it into space. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been cut out, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, no joy this time. Chance, surely! And it's a goal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Now it's Rashford. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Snyder. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Kukçu looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Schneider tries to pass it through. Well timed, excellent interception. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And again! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Kuching City have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Kukçu. Kukçu! No, just not quite.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find the net.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Bale coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all... He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And that's going to be a booking. He has kept it out. What great reactions. Corner number 3 coming up. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! It's Rashford! And no mistake. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Kuching City are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Mbappe looking to receive it in space.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Shevchenko. Coming on the field is
He's gone for goal.
Osimhen.
A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Now it's Goulet. Oh no, what has happened here? And the shot! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And in a trot. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, I think he's quickly realised how stupid he was for doing that. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Arda Güler thinks about the shot. He's on it. Mbappe! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Rashford. Coming on to replace him is number 19, Nico Williams.
Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Kökçü. He won't be happy with that one. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Kökçü. Just eases him off the ball. Not the most accurate pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Arda Güler. Can he get it through? Nico Williams. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Güler. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found space here. Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Keeper's dealt with that. Barcelona came into this game with huge aspirations. But the party has gone flat. The dreams are hitting the buffers fairly spectacularly.
Yeah, it's almost like they didn't turn up, Peter. They've been well off the pace.
Goes for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. They are playing them off the park. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That's destined for the flank. That's beautifully weighted. Van Bronckhorst.
Coming on the field.
Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Barcelona get their fourth corner. And he's had it nicked away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Nico Williams.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh no, this does not look good. And he's managed to get free. Could be danger here. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Alex Stojkovic. Goulart wins the duel this time. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Camavinga! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Over to the right flank. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And please join me in wishing.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch. And you're never going to win like that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.